Hello again, everybody. It's me, Marcus, and I review stuff. Today I'm reading a song, A Little Piece, by, name of the band, the Jezabels. The Jezabels. This comes as a request. As always, if you would like to request something, please just leave a comment down below, and I will be sure to get to it eventually. And I say eventually because I'm sure someone requested this song like 5 months ago or some shit like that. But yeah, I'm finally getting to it. My goal is to go back and review all the oldest requests that I have. So this one comes from a while back. But the good news is that I have been kind of picking and choosing requests to where I'm actually not as far behind as I realized. Like, coming up very soon, you'll hear some songs from Tyler Childers. You'll hear songs from Sturgill Simpson, Coheed and Cambria, The Smiths. Which I've only been getting requests for in the last maybe 2 or 3 months. So I'm definitely not as far behind as I thought I was, just based on how I used to select songs. So pretty happy about that. But anyway, let's listen. Never heard of this band before. Never heard anything from them. So this is a totally fresh blind review. I know the last few videos I did, Lord of the Lost, Rammstein, and what was the one I did before that? I did this one band, Nothing But Thieves. I know the last 3 or so, 4 videos maybe, it's been bands that I've heard. This one, no idea. Going in blind. So, alright, let's listen. I'll stop rambling. I tend to ramble sometimes. A little piece, the Jezabels.
Down, I could have held your love, but wouldn't you think
That's pretty cool. That was an interesting song. Something kind of brilliant they did there. I feel like was they that song was very transition heavy, and it had a lot of different sort of styles, pace. It had like it was just they didn't really give you any time to breathe with like a very consistent play style. I feel like they were consistently changing up the song, changing up. I don't know a lot of my music terms, guys. I'm sorry, but just changing up the pacing and the rhythm a little bit, changing up those drum beats for sure. It was very interesting song. It's kind of funny. I'm looking at this lyric site right here. I'm using Genius, and the one comment on this song is, "I don't understand this song. It's still good though." That's kind of how I feel. I'm like, there was a lot going on here, both lyrically and instrumentally, and I truly don't understand a lot of it, but I kind of like it. It was a fine song. So I'm gonna attempt to break down the lyrics, and I think I might have a meaning, but I could be totally off. There's a cold, easy glow dancing over our street. I could have chased it down. I could have held your love, but wouldn't you think me weak? So to me, it sounds like a broken relationship, as many songs are about. And I think in this context, the woman maybe wants, still likes the guy, still loves the guy, what have you, but doesn't want to sort of appear weak, and so won't admit it. It's like, oh, this relationship is ending. I'm gonna let it end lest I look weak. So of all I should know how the streets come and go when you chase the kaleidoscope dream. But stranger, baby, always keep me in your sweet memory. Interesting. So of all I should know how the streets come and go when you chase the kaleidoscope dream. But stranger, baby, always keep me in your sweet memory. Yeah, no idea what that's about. Biting cold, thrashing, scolding, drown me under our street. Perfect hips, perfect tits she was. Perfect lips, pieces of your heart splattered on the cliff. So to me, this sounds like someone. One of them was unfaithful, and I'm assuming it was the boyfriend or husband or whoever have you, because that's kind of what I'm getting. Falling for this other woman who was, I guess, perfect in every way. We go home, watch a movie. Tell me, can you feel the beat? Getting loose, she was letting those feelings loose. She was becoming a monster. And that part also makes me think that the she in that sentence is the singer herself, I guess, the protagonist. So I wonder if that's how the relationship started. I wonder if this is sort of a flashback to sort of like, oh, I was that perfect person in your eyes. You took me home, we watched a movie, we let loose. But that sort of changed me. I was becoming a monster. She drew the line in the mind. She was not holding on. And have you been to the sea on the night? Hold me tight, babe, we've got it. Definitely a few nautical references here, which I also don't get. And did you find that you'd like a little piece of cherry pie hot from the oven? I feel like that's a euphemism for something, especially I think back to like Warrant and their song Cherry Pie. She's my cherry pie. I don't know. That song's so out of my mind that I don't even think about it, but until right now, so I can't help but feel that cherry pie is a euphemism for something, but I have no idea. From the oven, and it was, who let the girl out, let the dog in, let the girl out, don't you miss me the way I miss you? No idea what's going on there either. The only thing I can think of is that maybe he valued his dog over his girlfriend, which, I mean, to be fair, if it's a shitty relationship, then yeah, I'm gonna value my dog more. But sailor, 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 I'm sending birds to watch over you. And when you see Honolulu is a lie, hold me tight, babe, we've got it. All you need, honestly, a little piece of cherry pie hot from the oven. On your knees, face me, cherry pie, baby. On your knees, face me, cherry pie, baby. Yeah, no idea what's going on in the song. Again, I'm assuming a broken relationship, somebody cheated. Sounds like all he wanted was sex. And so that's all. If that's all you want, go out and get it. Okay, that's kind of what I get from it. But man, I have no idea. I agree with this comment wholeheartedly. I don't understand the song, but it's still good. So lyrically, I'll give it like a thumb up. There could be some very creative things here that I'm just not honing into. But it's fine. I give it a thumb up. Instrumentally, like I said, this one was sort of relentless in a way that it was just like it started out kind of really slow and mellow, and then it started to pick it up and build to something more, just to kind of drop you back into the slow and mellow and kind of build up in many different ways. I feel like it was very transition heavy. It was jumping from sort of one beat, one rhythm to another. With that said, there were some parts that I really liked. The drums throughout were pretty enjoyable. There were parts where the drummer was almost going off in my mind. It was just he was hitting some really sweet beats there. And that was to me the biggest thing. The guitar sounded fine throughout, but to me the drum, I was like, hell yeah, these drums are really setting the tone, setting the mood for me, and really setting the pace and keeping me following along with the song. Little bit of piano in there that was a nice little touch, especially if you have a breakup or love song. It's almost mandatory, right? Her voice was good. I mean, she hit a lot of good notes. It sounded fine. I didn't feel tired or upset listening to it in any way. It was fine. There was a male voice in there at times, which I thought was interesting. I'd be interested to go back and to really pay attention to what parts the male voice sings, just to see if that maybe changes my interpretation of the lyrics a little bit or my understanding of them. So yeah, I thought it was interesting. It was still a fun listen. I think that was the biggest thing for me. It was a fun listen instrumentally and vocally. So I'll give it 2 thumbs up there. I think it was fine. As far as replay value goes, this one's a little weird for me. I don't know if I want to listen to this type of song all the time. With that being said, I can really see my wife liking it, oddly enough. So I'll probably still have to listen to it. Not that I'm regretting that or like bemoaning that, but it's just sort of like I probably will listen to it, whether it be on my own or adjacent to my wife, I guess. But I think it's fine. It's got a little bit of replay value for me. I give it like a 1.5 thumbs. I think it would be stronger if it had some lyrics I could understand, and if it wasn't so jarring in the different styles that it keeps putting forward in the different transitions. But it's still solid. I'll give it like a 1.5 thumbs for replay value. So I enjoyed it overall. I'd be interested to see more from this band, these artists. If you want to suggest some more songs from them, I'd be happy to hear them in the comments. So definitely let me know. If you enjoyed the music, definitely go support the artists. Go listen to the music wherever you can. One place you can definitely find them. Hopefully, actually I say definitely, I haven't checked. If they're on Spotify, then you can definitely find them in my Spotify playlist. It has every single song I've heard so far on my channel. And then of course, if you want to support me, all the normal stuff you do on YouTube, like and subscribe and comment. Hope you're staying safe and healthy, and I sure hope to see you in the next video. That's it for me. Bye.